Hey guys, it's Multimedia 7 here to do a channel message for you guys. Alright, we're gonna hear something good's happening. Um, this is a good message, this is a good day, like, good things are about to happen. I can really feel it and hear it and see it. It's something about yesterday on Thursday that's very significant because this is alright. So I wrote my notes yesterday to do this message today, but I confused it with today for yesterday. So something about Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Like the energy from Thursday, Friday, Saturday is very significant. What is that? Sagittarius, Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Capricorn, Pisces. It's looking good. Confirmation. Um, I feel like I'm being extra, no pun intended, with it because I want to do the house placements that's very significant. Um, Something happened on a Thursday. You were gifted something on a Thursday. Something about your spiritual gifts on a Thursday, very significant for Friday and Saturday. For Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Capricorn, and Pisces. Ninth house, third house, second house, seventh house, 12th house, maybe 10th house placements. It's a lot going on. This channel message is in regards to karma. Because this message was made and curated on May 16th, 2026. Alright? And that was on a Saturday. The message I'm going to do for you guys today in regards to this channel message was made on Saturday, May 16th, 2026. Saturday is the day of karma. Capricorn Pisces. Zodiac Capricorn, Pisces, Leo, Cancer, Scorpio, and Taurus. And the most significant zodiac sign out of them all is Scorpio. It's been a while. This might be a Scorpio message. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Um, Somebody either didn't want you to know something. Somebody was trying to hide something from you. Very, very, very significant. This has something to do with your career. Hello. Hi, how are you? Oh, you said I'm a baddie for real? And then you was saying that on the show, bitch. Yeah. I feel like I just ad-libbed all y'all, like, comments. So, like, anywho, thanks for being here. Notes in regards to this message. Venus and Lilith placements are very significant. Taurus, Libra, Gemini, very significant. Your Lilith placement, very significant. If you don't know what Lilith is, Lilith zodiac sign in regards to your birth chart and narration is taking something that you don't like and transmuting it to something that can help alchemize your situation. All right. Your enemy feels like a lost soul. Dang. This is in regards to a Sagittarius placement. So whoever this op or enemy that feels like a lost soul, they are prominent Sagittarius placement. Sun, moon, or rising. Something about someone having a sun and feeling unfulfilled is very significant. Now, I'm a foreigner. So, in a lot of foreign cultures, y'all also can attest to this. Um, a lot of foreign cultures predominantly want male children. And specifically, they would like their elder children, specifically like their firstborns, to be a son. Because it's like, oh, the son is going to take over the family and this and the third when it comes to that point in time, yada, yada, yada. So there could be somebody fucking with it. So like, but anywho's not. But anywho's. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. I had another channel message come to me. But like, in regards to what I'm talking about for this channel message, someone who is a parent who has a son, they feel like they feel unfulfilled. Why would any parent feel unfulfilled for having a son? Maybe they feel like their son is they what you ever seen that show My Wife and Kids? Where he said a lazy moocher slacker something something something. Maybe they feel like their son act like that. Maybe a lost soul. A lost soul. A lost soul is somebody who has not made it to Christ. Like had a come to God moment, had give their life to Christ, believe in God moment, feel like they lost their way in a sense. Nilal 1256N in the comment section, what do you need help with? You're in the comment section talking about you need help. What you need help with? Somebody feel unfulfilled. Somebody I don't, oh, now Sagittarius zodiac embodiment. Even though I'm talking about the placement, the embodiment has to do with parent teacher travel. So like, there's somebody with a prominent Sagittarius placement who feel like they did not do their thing when it came to their son. Like this is somebody who feel like since God didn't guide them, and not like all like I choose you type of situation. It's like this person never came to God, have a coming to God situation. This could be somebody who lived their life earthly means type of scenario, living in the world, raised a child possibly up in that way. So their perspective is like they didn't do enough for them. Maybe I don't know. Something about going to a luxury hotel is very significant. In regards to your romantic life, your man wants to do foreplay and have quality time with you. Hashtag happiness. Why did I make that? I guess you don't need the help, sir, from India. I don't know. You call me ma'am. I don't. I ain't even that old. But I respect it. Like I like the respect. I ma'am. Like I was so upset the other day somebody called me miss because it's like I know you're stereotyping me. You don't even know me. It was through an email. I'm just like miss. Not for long, bitch. I'm so funny. Like anywho, let's talk about this 2D catcher message because the energies, it's like there's like 2 to 3 different scenarios going on that have to do with your love life, how you look, beautiful obviously, and then like it's looking like from the channel message before me even read anything that you're looking good, you're doing good, and obviously your enemy or opposition is not. It's like as things are getting good for you and your beauty continues to improve, your enemy or opposition is going through this parallel scenario situation where they're just not realizing they feel and look like shit, not the good kind, and they don't know what they've been doing. This is like somebody was so busy worried about what you was doing and had so much to say about what you was doing and negative connotation that some way somehow life was life and where they had to sit the fuck down and look around their situation and be like, oh my gosh, I haven't been doing shit. I haven't been keeping myself up together. This is not me. I'm paraphrasing for the enemy op right now. They haven't been getting their shit together. They haven't been putting themselves up in regards to their beauty standards together. The children that they was raising, it ain't looking too good. Like somebody was so worried about what you was doing, they wasn't realizing how they was destructive to their own situation scenario. Basically. Let's get into the 2D catcher message wherever the back. Excuse me. Because if I can do this real quick, maybe I'll do another one. We'll see. So, the 2D catcher message Starts off as a point of view. I know it's an insert. It was an insertion from the enemy and opposition because it showed me a particular avenue that is from like that would be deemed as like my past. Like I ain't gonna hold you. This particular avenue, I've been avoiding it. I ain't been trying to go up that way. Like because I don't have good memories from that avenue. I don't have that good memories from that location, that particular area. I don't. I told myself once I left that area, I would never go back. I ain't gonna hold you. It is near the hoodlums. I don't have the best memories over there. So when I saw this in the 2D Dreamcatcher message, I was just like, "Oh, here's an enemy wanting me to believe in delays and go back to the past." And they just somebody want this could be somebody from your adolescence, from childhood. Could see what you got going on. Could have took a gander, seen what you was going had going on social media or in life or wherever the fuck, however the fuck they was doing it. Because I'm pretty sure you're not in contact with this person anymore. They could see what you had going on, and it made them feel some type of way, like about themselves ultimately. But they wanted to project onto you, so they're on some shit in their mindset, like I want things to go back to how they were. You know them people that you used to go to school with that was deemed like popular and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, Multimedia 7 when I was in school, not the one I have curated myself, but when I was in school, um, it was like no discrimination for me. If you was cool, you was cool. It didn't matter if you was a jock, if you was the popular, the nerd. It didn't really matter to me. Like as long as you was cool, you was cool. But like you know them people who was deemed popular and they was acting stank, and then when they finally graduated and stuff like that, a few years later, they look like shit. They don't really got shit going on for themselves. Them type of people. That's the type of person I'm talking about. That's like that was previously projected on you. You know what's so significant? May was the May was the month, if I'm not mistaken, a few days after this dream. I had something very important to do because somebody I went to who was supposed to be an authoritative leader was supposed to do something for me 2 months previous 2 months previously. They did not do what they were supposed to do. They got reprimanded because I ultimately had to speak about something they were supposed to help me do and they didn't do it. So then I took the initiative to go do it myself. And it is nearby in this area that I've seen. I'm gonna try to describe it to the Dreamcatcher without fully putting them on blast, but it is what it is. So the 2D Dreamcatcher message is a point of view. It is an intersection. Now, intersection is something. If you ever see an intersection in a dream, it's almost like a crossroads. I don't like that, especially in this pretense. It's trying to show of like a particular place from my adolescence that I was not fond of. Then it's an intersection, a place I would never like at this day. Like I would never like with my own free will just randomly go to. Like at this time, I wouldn't do it. Not necessarily. I wouldn't do it. Most likely. So I already knew it was the insertion of the enemy from the dream state. So intersection, when you see an intersection, it's supposed to project. You have to make a decision or a choice in a particular scenario. Knowing already I'm not fond of this particular area in the dream state, I already know it's somebody trying to force me to make a choice that they in their mind already have made for me. You understand? God forbid. And it's not like the choice they're making for me is a good choice in my best interest. This is somebody who want me to do some shit that will put me in harm's way in some sort of way. God forbid. So intersection also has a parallel underlying theme of crossroads, like death magic and shit. It's like somebody was projecting onto you, like, if you don't do this, you're gonna die. If you don't do this, I'm gonna kill you. But the scenario they want you to choose is basically that. So it's just like, no. Somebody wanted you to be a yes man for them. And for a bad scenario situation, like you could never say no to them or something like that. Like you don't have free will. Like I, bitch. Anywho, so the particular interception, I remember interception. That's not like sports. They're like interception. Anywho's, I'm hearing intercom, woosah, namaste. I found out the difference between amen and ashe's definitive meaning. Ashe is like a verb. Amen is like gonna do it. Either or way, whatever floats your boat. No pun intended. So at this intersection, I see this avenue I'm not particularly fond of, and there was this particular intersection, this crossroad, this whatever, where there's an apartment building on the left side, and then there was a store on the right side, and then the avenue name in the intersection of the roadway, the avenue is named Fuller. So I don't. So first things first, there could be a scenario, a living scenario situation where like it might be new additions, more people added into a home. Could have something to do with an apartment building in specific, like maybe if you own an apartment or maybe you live at an apartment complex, it might be some new people moving in. The store was right across the street. You know them corner stores, bodegas and stuff like that. So it has something to do with a Latino descent person. That might be a Latino descent person where this is happening to. You could have been doing business with a Latino descent person at a place of business. It's very significant. New additions are very significant. All right. At the intersection, women walking from the left side of the avenue near the expressway of a particular person's home who's a Cancer zodiac, and then was walking uphill. It was like almost like it was almost like a vision when I saw this 2D Dreamcatcher message. Right. All right. This is what you need to know. There's an opposing side to something. Hi, how are you? There's an opposing side to something. Someone only wanted to have sex with you, but you denied their sexual advances is very significant. Somebody just wanted to fuck with you, like be cool with you for only a particular reason, but it wasn't like good reasoning. Like they just wanted a bandwagon. Take the message how it resonates. Hashtag the authorities, hashtag overcome negativity, hashtag God wins, hashtag gain victories. Very significant. Alright. Alright. So let me talk about these opposing views real quick. So now this particular location in the dream state is significant because of two particular people. And now I'm thinking about it one more. My brother just sent me a text message. Send it to the group chat. I'm about to take a gander after the video. Now, anyways. Now these two particular, three particular locations of it. This whole area is very significant because I have like a story time for each thing. So should I start from the top or take it down to? I think I'm gonna take it from the bottom and start from the top. All right. In regards to the Cancer zodiac, it's something about like a Cancer zodiac wanting to express something. Channel song "The Climb" is the climb. I know, always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes you gonna have don't matter what lay on the other side. It's the climb. That song is very significant because it's like That song always made me think of like oppression. No funny shit. Like not the meaning of the song, but it's like somebody trying to oppress you so dang bad. You got to start. You got to make a song like The Climb, bitch. Like, anywho, somebody wanted it to be an uphill battle for you. Somebody was trying to make it so motherfucking hard for you, or they thought they was. So the Cancer zodiac is very significant because in that location, that I know somebody who's a Cancer zodiac sign. Now, now, when I first professionally started making music in the year 2019, um, dang, it starts before that. But when I professionally started making music in the year 2019, one of my previous classmates from high school, he's a Cancer zodiac sign. He's a rapper, and one of my things was like locally in my area, there was predominant rappers that I used to go to school with, or who had clicked up, or knew of one another. Excuse me, knew of one another, whatever the case may be. He said, "Bro, why is the drug test at a whole nother different location?" All right, all right. So congratulations in order. Great. Anywho's. Oh, she ain't know that. Anywho's. All right, somebody knows something. Anywho's. My siblings, biological siblings, they're hilarious. Anywho's, very funny. We're what if we had a TV show? Bitch. Anywho's. So like yeah, so the Cancer Zodiac placement, he was one of the people who were the prominent rappers locally in the area. When I first predominantly started making music professionally, I started to get into the hip hop rap scene because that's what was trending in my area at the time. I thought it'd be good morale. That's when I was like, end the world hunger, world peace. We can all do it together. Man, fuck y'all. Like, no funny shit, no funny shit. I really was one of the people. I thought it was achievable. I didn't realize, like, it could be achievable. It is achievable, but, like, niggas don't really want that shit. Like, anywho, because if they really wanted, they would have really been did that shit. Now, made my peace with it. Anywho's, because everybody can't go. You know what I'm saying? Anywho's, long story short, when I finally started networking, I realized very quickly I had to network out of my local area. And when I networked out of my local area, there's many people who are like very welcoming and wanting to work with me and give it like in larger areas or more predominant areas and stuff like that. People really wanted to work with me and do stuff like that. But the people who were like in my neighborhoods and locally, like they wasn't really trying to do that. People I even went to school with, they wasn't trying to fuck with me like that. I was just like, oh. But I didn't let it discourage me. I was like, I'm gonna do what I have to do. And then when I became prominent enough locally in my area, that's when the Cancer Zodiac was one of the people who realized and started like didn't want to seem like a hater and started trying to invite me to like his type of shindigs and what he had going on. Now, previously when I was in high school, I already knew this person. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really speak to this person like that because I don't know, like my spirit never really gravitated to that person. Like I knew him. I went to school a very long time. I had a previous Virgo female friend that I used to be cool with. She had class with him, so like that. Anytime I was with her, he would speak to me when we was around each other. But outside of that, he would never speak to me over the baby. There was a particular time I will never forget. When I was in high school, we used to skip class and stuff like that. We had a favorite teacher that would let us skip class and get us food and shit like that. And we was in there one day, and he had came in there because he knew about the teacher and everything like that too. So like he came, and that's when just around the time where I was telling my friends at the time, I'm no longer friends with them, thing. I was telling my friends at the time, I was like, I want to do music and this and the third. Mind you, I've been writing music since I was like 7, bitch. Literally. So everybody knew I really wanted to do music. Some people knew what it sounded like. Some people didn't know what it sounded like. I usually kept it to myself because of the responses I was getting from certain people. Now look at me now. Anywho's, So it was this one instance where my previous Virgo female friend was like, "Oh yeah, such and such talking to the cancer nigga," and he was like, "Yeah, she do music, and she rap." And she was like, "Yeah, he rap too." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I know," because I went to school with him. Like she literally had like, because this was like in high school. She didn't go to like to the other grades with her and stuff like that. So like we been had gone went to school together. We been knowing of each other. Like he never, you know. So she had put him on the spot. She was like, "Yeah, rap for us, whatever the case may be." And he was like, "Oh, nah." He was acting bougie even back then. So like, there was this stigma back in the day, like when females wanted to rap and stuff like that. They like the niggas be like, "All right, whatever." Like you're just supposed to look cute or whatever the case may be. Like and we'll let the niggas rap and stuff like that. So it's so ironic how like years later I continue to like actually pursuing music. I'm actually excited because like I took a somewhat of a hiatus from doing music. Obviously you couldn't tell because like I made it a certain type of way where I can do the music production. I did the music production for the summer, but during the summer I haven't created any new music. I have music just waiting to be like, you know. So this month going to next month I'm going to be creating more music. So I'm excited for that. But anyway, so like, yeah, so going back to the story time. So like yeah, this cancer nigga, the cancer zodiac nigga, like when I first professionally started doing music in the year 2019, he invited me to like his birthday parties and stuff like that. I went to two different parties of his. The first one was I was a little bit more nicer. The longer I've been doing this music shit, I stopped being nice to people. I ain't about to hold you. I'm thinking like, cause I was in that mindset like, woo, we can all do it, like literally. The nigga invited me to the birthday party. Now, one thing you gotta know about me, because of the previous people I used to be friends with in high school and stuff like that, a lot of people didn't like the people I was hanging out with. A particular person, let's just say that. And so, like, the people I used to be cool with and I used to, like, be very cordial with, like, it kind of diminished by the time I graduated high school because of the people I was hanging around, them not liking them. So it was like birds of a feather flock together. So a lot of people they used to like be cool with me and stuff like that. They kind of stopped talking to me because of who I was hanging around. So by the time I'm not friends with that person no more, I'm pursuing music and people I used to go to school with is like inviting me to certain events previously and stuff like that. I could have thought like for a moment I was like, yeah, this could be a little awkward, but I'm just like, oh, you know, I'm not hanging around such and such no more, so it shouldn't be no problem. So I would go there to his birthday party. And I invited the people, my ex boyfriend at the time, who was a Capricorn, and then my previous Sagittarius friend, that no longer dealing with those folks. So we go there, and it's fun. He got his own little event space. It was nice. Like, um, they trying to do the happy birthday, cut the cake thing. Nobody's paying attention. I'm got the camera. I'm like, woo, happy birthday! I'm starting the birthday song up because nobody was doing that shit. You talking about baby? You talking about pretty face? God bless you for my main only. Anywho, so yeah, I'm the life of the party. Like if I like if like what one thing about me, I know how to throw a party, an event. I know how to plan one. I know how to like. I'm very meticulous in that type of way. So when I'm seeing certain like social cues that's supposed to be happening. I'm trying to like my inner child is showing everything like that. These motherfuckers looking at me like ill. They look at me like ill. I'm like, bitch, I could never be ill. And then I'm dancing. I'm turned up. I'm like, these niggas. Then they would look at me like, now this nigga, I never went to school with. I never met him in person. But at the time, he was locally one of the most notable musicians in the area. He walked. The birthday party was already birthday partying. I already felt some type of way. It seemed like they didn't want to affiliate with me and the people I brought there. I'm still like the life of the party. Don't matter. This nigga walk in. This notable rapper walk in. Everybody demeanor shift. Everybody. If I had to share one piece of wisdom today, what would it be? Be yourself, unapologetically. It doesn't matter how anybody views you or what anybody says. Like, obviously, do the right shit, do the right thing in regards to yourself. But like, don't be a bad person. But be unapologetically yourself, because there's people out here that would literally, if they could, pay you to be you. And that's all I'm gonna say on that. So yeah, yeah, this notable rapper walk in, everybody demeanor changed. The nigga who birthday party is the Cancer Zodiac nigga came in there. It's his birthday party. He see this notable rapper walk in who he supposed to be friends with. He invited him. They're supposed to be friends. You can tell, like, societal ranks and stuff like that. Like, it was his birthday party, but you would have thought it was the nigga who walked in birthday party, the way that nigga was acting on his own birthday. And he was trying to, he invited me. I realized very quickly he invited me to his birthday party because of my social media following or who would be viewing my content. I wasn't invited there because he wanted me to celebrate with him there, or he thought of me in a particular way. He did not give a fuck. He just wanted me to upload and post his birthday shit and promo it for him, basically, for the freebie. That nigga was basically cocksucking the fuck out of this noble rapper. And I didn't know the guy, but like I wasn't starstruck. I'm like, oh my gosh, what's the name here? I was just impressed that the guy was there, even though I knew that they were kind of cordial and friends. But I didn't do no fangirl shit. Go up to the nigga, like, oh my god, this ain't there. Even though I kind of a little bit wanted to, I started trying to do my own thing. So I was talking amongst my ex boyfriend and my previous female friend at the time. And from the DJ booth where the notable rapper was standing at, while the nigga who birthday is trying to like cocksuck and be like, oh yeah, what's up, man? Like, yeah, I know you gonna be able to make it. Da, 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 da. That nigga ignored the fuck out the birthday boy. Look at me like, hey, aren't you such and such rapper? Da, 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 aren't you Jazz? Yes, I am. Like, that made me feel so good because I'm just like, they really here trying to treat me like shit. This nigga walk in late as fuck, walk in this bitch and be like, you. The look on that Cancer Zodiac sun sign placement nigga face that was not fucking with me, trying to, like, basically trying to play. Like, he was just like, jaw drop. Like, how you know this person? Like, he didn't. Let me tell you something. At that time where I professionally doing music, I only had like one song. One notable song. Only had one song that was trending at the time. So like the fact that nigga heard that shit and then look at me like I was a one hit wonder, that was a beautiful moment. This nigga that had been rapping for how long? And it was his birthday. That shit was funny. He was like, oh, ain't you such and such? He's like, yeah. He said, I'm about to play your song. Nigga told the DJ to play my song. Nigga told the DJ to play my song, found my song. Like, I was trying to figure out, because at the time, I don't really know how the technology was technology. I didn't know how to, like, to look up my song, find it, show it to the DJ, this and the third. This nigga walked in this bitch late as fuck. Niggas trying to talk to him, surrounding him, this and the third. He's like, hey, from across the room. Ain't you such and such, such and such? Yes, I am. I'm about to play your song. Told DJ play my song. I pick out my phone to find the song. I'm like, damn. What song I'm about to play? Am I gonna play some unreleased shit? Am I gonna This nigga plays my song anyway. Nigga already had it hooked up to the DJ booth. Motivation, bitch. That was a motivator right there. I'm just like, wow. Anywho, so yeah, another, and then like that Cancer Zodiac nigga invited me to another event at the same location. And like, it was given like he didn't want me to be there, and I had invited somebody else to go there, and like the vibes was like, even the other person I invited previously to go there, like she realized like they don't seem like they fucking with you for real, and I'm just like, yeah, let's dip, like. And then I would go do other like networking events with other like artists and stuff like that locally in the area, in the tri-state area and stuff like that. And I was one of the like top contenders and stuff like that. And like I would have all the niggas on me because like all the like male artists, especially the rappers, they would all come out to come see me perform, and then they would perform, but they would really come out to see me perform and stuff like that. And then he'll be there like chilling with certain people, and if he see and like that Cancer Zodiac nigga, if he would see me hanging out with certain people, then all of a sudden he knew me and shit. I don't fuck with that nigga. Anywho, so that nigga, the Cancer Zodiac nigga, he had a friend, somebody who was friend who lived not too far from him, like on the other side of the avenue, wherever the case would be. So after that scenario happened, those two scenarios happened with the Cancer Zodiac sign musician. And I decided, yeah, I'm not gonna fuck with this nigga. Mind you, I used to be promoting the fuck out his music because some of his songs was good. It's just like him as a person. I don't like his attitude. I don't like his demeanor, his characteristics. Like he act like he more than what he is. And I'm not saying you can't be confident, but like feeling inferior to other people. That's like trying to help you out, trying to be nice to you. Like it's like it was very uncalled for. So I stopped fucking with him. Unfollowed him, everything. Then all of a sudden, his friend started trying to like flirt and talk with me online. Like he slid in my DMs. Now, his name is very significant because he had the word battle in his name over the KPB. So, this is somebody I went to school with in adolescence. You said you got some weird ass questions from the chat here. What the fuck? You said Aura Hair in 1963. Them bitches was married. Cooking great meals. Ain't no problem here. Like I don't mind if my hair. You said beautiful. I'm beautiful. Thank you. It's true. God bless you. Like yeah, hair or in 1963. I'm loving it. This is a vibe I'm giving. I'm not. It's giving homemaker. It's giving. It's just giving. It's giving. I just like need a spatula in my hand with an apron. Like bitch, it's giving. Oh my gosh. Now, great idea actually. Now, that is funny. Y'all just gave me a great idea. I might do it. Now, I'm about to go get an apron. Now, I just need an apron. That's all I need. I need an apron and a dress. I have everything else. Now, I just gotta figure out my makeup. Anyways, so the Cancer Zodiac friend slid in my DMs and started trying to flirt and talk with me. Now, here's some fun facts. This nigga that tried to slide in my DMs is friends with the Cancer Zodiac nigga I had went to school with, just like that Cancer Zodiac nigga, for multitudes of years. Never spoke to him. He never spoke to him, never talked to him, nothing. He never looked my way. We never had one conversation. All of a sudden, we graduated a decade later. I'm professionally making music now. I stopped fucking with the Cancer Zodiac nigga. All of a sudden, this nigga that ain't never spoke to me all the years we done went to school together decided to want to talk to me and flirt with me. Fun fact, the nigga was light skin complexion. Nah, is there anything wrong with light skin complexion, man? No, they're not my type. I like chocolate. Chocolates. He's a holy aura. Might be the hair though. Yeah. I really like this hairstyle. Like, I was talking to my biological sister. I'm like, every time she does my hair, she gives me a signature style, and I just stick with it until she does my hair again, and I get a new signature style. So this is my signature style for now. It's so cute. I'm about to fix the curlies at the top. I like how the curlies are, but I'm gonna just tighten these up. I'm gonna just tighten these up, these curlies a little bit more. Anyways, So yeah, this nigga ain't never trying to talk. You know, it's given like, you know, when you done you glowed up from school, from after you graduated, and now all of a sudden niggas got crushes on you they used to go to school with. No, you don't talk to them niggas. You don't talk to them niggas. You play the shit out them niggas because it's like, bitch. Anywho's, I try to be nice about it, but some people, but unless it's a call for, I gotta be mean. Anywho's, so the nigga try to talk to me, he keep asking to see me, asking me to come see him, whatever the case may be. I'm like, I know he friends with the Cancer Zodiac nigga. I know the Cancer Zodiac nigga live around the corner from him. I know I had to, at some point in time, come up in some sort of conversation. So I felt like initially it was a setup. Now, lucky for myself in that scenario, I'm not attracted to light skin complexion men. So it was really out of boredom and curiosity where this nigga thought the shit was going. So like that's the thing about me. Like I'm like now I really don't be doing shit out of boredom in that type of way. But when I used to be younger, like if I was bored enough, I used to just do shit for like the plot. I used to do shit for like if I was bored, I used to just call it a theory, experiment, and just see what the fuck happens. I don't invite nobody to do that. Like being bored and doing shit just because don't really ever have like a good scenario long term. Like if you do some shit because you bored, the fuck think it through. So the first time I went to go see this nigga, wherever the case may be, I make it all the way up to his home. I almost get to his home, and then I think he had to cancel. I'm like, why the fuck would you do that? So like, essentially, I was gonna stop talking to him all like that day, but then it was another day I was bored, and he asked to see me, and I was just like, fucking, I'm bored. Like I said, I wasn't gonna go see him again, but like after that shit he been did, he basically like, stood me up last minute, but he asked to see me again, so I went back to go see him. I actually make it to his house. I make it to his house before I could ask any questions. Pull my phone out, text him, call him, be like, "Where you at?" A minivan door opens up, and he hops out, and he says, "Get in." So like I said, I was doing shit for the plot. Doing for the shit for the plot. I go into the minivan. We chilling. It was so freaking awkward. I'm on one side, he on the other side. He's fidgeting. He don't know what it like. It seemed like we were children. You know when you have like a childhood crush or something. I'm like, so he was like, yeah, well, my mom, like, we out of high school, all stuff like that. And this is not to like make anybody feel bad because everybody has their own scenario situation. I'm foreign, I understand. He's like, yeah, well, my mom, like, she's awake, so we can't go in the house, so we can just stay in the car, whatever the case may be. I'm like, all right. Making light talk, but not really any talk. It was mostly quiet. He didn't have nothing to say. I ain't have nothing to say because he ain't have nothing to say. He seemed very awkward, like he wasn't supposed to be doing, like whatever the fuck he thought I came there to do. We were not supposed to be doing that shit. And he was aware of that. He was like scared. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. Long story short, he politely asks. Like I don't even know how much more to describe this. He basically politely asked for sex. I'm like, no. It's like, all right. So in that moment, I realized he had conversation with the cancer placement nigga I never fucked ever in my life, who at the time was dating the friend of the previous Virgo female I'm no longer friends with. So that let me know that my previous Virgo female friend was talking about me to her friend, and then when they was no longer friends, when she was dating the cancer nigga, she was talking to about whatever she was talking about with my previous friend to her nigga. That her nigga went and talked to her friend, I mean his friend, about me. Do you see the game of telephone to people I don't fuck with? Do you see the game of telephone with people I don't even talk to no more? And I was no longer being around them, but still was talking to me enough to get this nigga interested. Like, let me see. What did y'all tell this nigga to make him believe that I was gonna get in a non-movable minivan? Copyrighted. What did y'all tell this nigga to tell that this nigga believed out of knowing of him for multitudes of years, going to school with him, never having one conversation with him, and then all he had to do was DM me, flirt, and ask me to come over. I was gonna get into this non-movable minivan and have sexual activities with him. What made you think that? What made you? What made you? What did you say to make him think that? That's the real question. So, but he was so polite. He was so polite. Like, one thing about he get like that young man. We the same age, but like about that young man. Like, I don't know what his reputation is because he also was an artist. But he also was the plug. I be fucking with the plug previously. Anyway, there's a lot of men. There's a lot of young men I have dated, I've came in contact with that wanted to date me, that wanted to sex me, whatever the case may be. It is never usually a scenario where I talk good about them. That young man, God bless him, because he acts like such a gentleman. He really acts like such a gentleman. Like because he wasn't my type, and I didn't like this scenario of like who he was friends with and how the scenario played out, and me knowing it wasn't genuine. All in all, like, if it wasn't for all that, I probably just because like he politely declined, I probably would have came back and threw some pussy at him. You know what I'm saying? But like because he was just so polite and nice. But the intent was off. That's why I didn't continue with that. The people he was cool with, I already knew like my name was coming up, and like for that whole scenario situation, it was given set up. Howsoever, outside of those people, he was the most polite gentleman ever. Like he seemed really cool. He was polite. I said that, and he was genuine in the conversation. He asked me properly. I did. I properly told him that's not what I was looking for. He understood. He didn't make me feel any less. He didn't belittle me. He didn't immediately hurry to kick me out. Like it was just like it was alright. Yo, what's goody? You said what's my sign? Earth sign. Fuck you talking about? Hi. So I don't know, something from that story time. I don't know. So it could be a scenario situation, right? Somebody wanted to do business with you, and then somebody else was sexually attractive to you. All right, somebody wanted to do business with you, and somebody sexually attracted to you. It could be two men. The person who was sexually attracted to you, they could have already been sexually attracted to you, or they could have been sexually attracted to you because the person who wants to do business with you kept bringing you up in conversation. They could have been colleagues, friends, homies, whatever the case may be, right? But this is the thing. The person who wants to do business with you has this type of idea about you, like the idea about you, like they don't know you like that. They want to do business with you, they don't know you like that. They can have overheard some things through the grapevine, rumors, they could, I don't know, maybe like bitches is catty, bitches be talking to niggas and saying shit, and like you could came up, could have been some bitches that was hating on you, and they were talking about you in a certain type of way and light, and these niggas was overhearing, whatever the case would be. It could be any one of these scenario situations, right? But there's somebody a man in particular, who wants to work with you, who wanted to work with you, excuse me, who wanted to work with you and do business because it would have been good for their business morale. In regards to what they heard about you, because it was always going to be platonic, this business arrangement. Howsoever, the person who wanted to do business with you, they have like a homie, a colleague, a friend who is sexually attracted to you because of all these things these people have been talking about you, these rumors, this gossip, whatever the case would be, whatever they heard was good enough for this person to be like, I want to try it out. Howsoever, it could have been misconception or rumors and stuff like that, not necessarily true. I'm not saying it is or isn't. Not necessarily true. Like something, it was a game of telephone or some shit, bitch. But ultimately, somebody wanted you to feel left out in the situation. Anywho, the second part of the 2D Dreamcatcher message also was a vision. It looked like some sort of clubhouse. There was people sitting on a couch, like the point of view was people sitting on a couch and they was watching TV. And they couldn't it was other people going up and down the stairs. It looked like a tree house, like a clubhouse tree house. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, very significant. It could have been it could be an event, wherever the case may be, but like these people were sitting down glued to the chairs watching the TV, and I never seen what they was watching, but they couldn't look away. Somebody want to hang out with you. Let's say, in regards to your love life, right? You could have a romantic love interest who homies, friends, colleagues are very attracted, aroused by you. So that could be a thing in regards to like if you want to hang out with your man and these people. That could be a definite thing. Like, I don't know how your man feels about this or your significant other. It's not this like you walk into the room and then like his homies, his colleagues, whatever case they drooling, bitch. They not even try to hide the fact that they attracted to you from your lover. They will Google eye you. They will googly eye you in front of this man or woman. Just like your lover having a business conversation with some people and you on the other side of the room and he's talking to them and his back is to you and you're doing your own thing and he's like and to his friends, homies, colleagues, whatever the case may be, it's like he's saying womp 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 and they just like looking at you from the other room. Looking at you from the other side of the room. You said, hey, babe. I don't know you. This nigga name in the comment section is Kill Yourself, and he wrote in the comment section, no. Good for you. Girl, you are so pretty. I love your makeup. What did you get? I believe that's for another. We go up to Just a Time if you want to see all that type of stuff, but like, so I need to get to me because it's alright. Jesus loves you. Thank you. I'd rather God love me more. Vote drip. You can send me a cash app anytime you want. What's up, everyone? Happy Friday. Look at Daniel in the comment section. Anywho, so Sagittarius, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn. TV, movies, celebrity, industry, entertainment industry, obviously. Somebody want to cause confusion about a celebrity in particular. Somebody tried to cause a confusion. Now, something about a club, a house, a classroom, fire escape, group of people together. Someone wanted a woman to be embarrassed to fit in. A back to center reversal in regards to hazing. Now the enemy is the one that has to leave. Something about Brooklyn is very significant. Someone wants you to collaborate with another woman. You had to leave an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius zodiac placement, very significant. You had to leave a business endeavor with a particular entertainer. Sagittarius prominent placement, very significant. Let's get to the channel messages. Message at the top of the deck. Living in your purpose. That's what we're doing. Amen, amen. I receive. What do we need to know about this channel message? This all has to do with your career. Decent. Lulu. Anyways. don't know what Lulu doing right now, but don't be projecting on my pussy, bitch. Virgo Aries. Virgo Aries. Aries is a so all right. This is a few scenarios. Let's hold on one thing at a time. One moment. One thing at a time. This nigga said, South Parker said, "What's up, Gooners?" What? Goofy Goober. You're wrong, Goofy Goober. Goofy Goober. All right, let me stop. Because for real. All right. Something about a spiritual business. Something about a church. Something about some sort of business. Or somebody trying to be in your business. Or there's a Virgo who wants to do business with you. Or there's a Virgo being nosy right now. Or there's a single parent, a single mother who has a business. Or a single mother that's trying to be nosy. Or, God increases my blessings, price range. Thank you, God, for the educators who teach on your behalf. Bill of Rights, First Amendment, freedom of religion, speech, and the press. Somebody, you're allowed to say as you like, with good intent, obviously, but like somebody being nosy about the things you're saying and doing. And they might be like trying to do something illegal in regards to your freedom of speech, and it's like, card number 547, significant change of protection. Luck is arriving. Amen. I receive it from me and my supporters. This is in regards to Leo, Aquarius, Cancer, and Libra. Leo, Aquarius, Cancer. Entertainment. An entertainer who's a mother figure, gaining justice at this time. Amen. I have and am authority. I am ordained. I create using my own right connections to gain respect. I have healing power, prosperity, and protection. Amen. Somebody's intentions isn't pure as well. Love comes from within me, therefore I attract this same energy. Somebody doesn't have pure intentions, and they thought they could come to you with the unpure intentions to get some punani. And it's not happening. There's some shit going on right now. All that support me in a positive manner shall receive instant blessings. Somebody thought that they can work with you, do business with you, and it was gonna work out for them, and they didn't give up what happened to you in the scenario situation. Shit, God was like, not that one. They was working with a group of people to do this, but you got your own team. Thank you, God. Physical cash and spiritual money, locate me now. God allows me to have peace in my life. Throw angels assist with my divine life path and purpose. This person who wanted to do business with you, it could be a Virgo or a prominent placement Virgo they got in their birth chart, or a church. Didn't want you to have peace. No rest for the wicked. Now you gotta now there's throwing angels on you. God understand. Like, I know people like, this is gonna be like a basic narration so you can understand what I'm saying. Because I don't think people understand when people pray for divine intercession in regards to like angelic help. God equips us at the basic level to be able to handle certain scenarios and situations ourselves. When you pray to God to do something for us, you know, individually, God's able to do so. But everything happens at the right time, at the right place, you know, et cetera, et cetera. Naturally. Because if you have your own destiny and calling, naturally certain things are going to happen to align you to your natural calling and destiny. Because it's within your birth chart. Because it's within your life. And when God is handling the bigger picture of things in regards to everybody's individual destiny and calling, you know, he's gonna be a little busy. So the next you allegedly have a guardian angel. You got people in the physicality things like intermediate family, extended family that are here as people to help you be destiny helpers. You have random strangers that could be deemed as destiny helpers. There's so many different ways of like prayers being answered through other people, including yourself. When the, do you know the archetype of an angel, from the angelic realm of heaven? Do you know that like for them to come off their post to stop what they're doing in the kingdom of heaven and then come down to earth to handle a scenario, situation, and or prayer for you on your behalf? Do you know how significant that is? Have you ever read up on the behaviors of an angel? This should say throne. Excuse me, but this stuff says throne angels assist with my divine life path and purpose. Naturally, they don't necessarily have to do that. When angels have to come into a scenario situation, just like if God has to come into a scenario situation on your behalf, in the physicality of things, that means somebody then fucked up. It's not me. It's not my support. It's somebody who's our enemy in opposition. They just want to get spanked so much. Excuse me. They want to just get spanked so much. Freaking that. Because they want to be all up in your business. A Virgo. Living in your purpose. Something about your health. 6th house. Is significant. Your work habits. In regards to your career. Aries just keep coming out. Something about the Aries, something about Virgo, something about doing business, something about your business, personal business. I'm gonna just leave it right here. That's the channel message. See ya.